Curious about the biggest mistakes first-time visitors make in New York City and worried if you're making one of them? Well, don't worry, I got you covered. Whether you're moving to the city or buying an investment property, knowing how to navigate the Big Apple like a pro can save you time, stress, and money. So let's quickly dive into the top 11 things you should never do in New York City, so you can avoid these common blunders and make the most out of your experience in the greatest city in the world. Here we go! Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Peter McLean and finding your home is my mission. Now come on, let's be real. Navigating the city can be overwhelming for first-timers, leading to a bunch of common mistakes that can easily be avoided. But how to exactly avoid these common mistakes is the whole point of today's video. So make sure to watch it till the end without skipping any valuable information. And this could make your New York City living experience go in the best possible direction. Starting with number 1, not using public transportation. One of the biggest mistakes first-time visitors make is relying solely on taxis or ride-sharing services to get around the city. Not only is this an expensive option, but it can also be time-consuming due to the notorious NYC traffic. Instead, embrace the efficient and affordable public transportation system, including the subway and the buses. The subway is the fastest way to navigate the city, with trains running 24/7. Invest in a MetroCard, which can be used on both the subway and the buses, and familiarize yourself with the routes that connect you to your desired destinations. Don't be afraid to ask locals for directions or assistance if needed. New Yorkers are often more than happy to help. Number 2, sticking to only tourist hotspots. While the iconic attractions like the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, and Times Square are must-sees, limiting yourself to these tourist hotspots means missing out on the true essence of New York City. Venture beyond the typical tourist trail and explore the city's diverse neighborhoods, each with its own unique character and charm. From the trendy streets of Soho to the West Village, to the cultural melting pot of Jackson Heights and Queens. There's so much more to discover in New York City. Take the time to wander through local parks, visit lesser-known museums, and indulge in the city's culinary scene, which goes far beyond pizzas and bagels. Number 3, not being prepared for the high cost of living. If you're considering moving to New York City, it's crucial to understand the high cost of living in the city. New York is known for its expensive housing market, with prices varying greatly depending on the neighborhood and the type of property. Before making the move, research the areas that align with your budget and lifestyle preferences. Keep in mind that living expenses go beyond just rent and mortgage payments. Factor in the cost of utilities, groceries, transportation, and entertainment when creating your budget. While the cost of living in New York City is undoubtedly high, many residents find that the unparalleled access to opportunities, culture, and experiences make it all worthwhile. Number 4, not wearing comfortable shoes. When exploring New York City, comfortable footwear is essential. The city is best experienced on foot, with countless streets and avenues to wander. Avoid the mistake of prioritizing fashion over function when it comes to your shoes, as you'll likely be doing a lot of walking. Opt for comfortable and supportive shoes that can withstand the miles you'll be putting in. Whether you prefer sneakers, walking shoes, or supportive sandals, make sure they're well broken in before your trip. Trust me, your feet will thank you after a long day of sightseeing. Number 5, not making reservations. New York City is home to some of the world's most renowned restaurants, bars, and attractions. If you have your heart set on dining at a particular spot or visiting a popular museum, make reservations well in advance to avoid disappointment. Many top restaurants book up weeks or even months in advance, especially for peak dining times. Likewise, tickets for sought-after attractions like the Empire State Building or the 9/11 Memorial and Museum can sell out quickly. Plan ahead to secure your reservations to ensure you don't miss out on your must-do experiences. Number 6, underestimating travel times. New York City is larger than it appears, and travel times can be longer than anticipated. When planning your itinerary, be realistic about the time it takes to get from one destination to another, factoring in potential delays due to traffic, subway disruptions, and crowds. Use Google Maps or MTA's trip planner to estimate travel times and plan your route accordingly. Allow extra time for unexpected detours or stops, and avoid overscheduling your days. Remember, it's better to fully enjoy a few experiences than rush through a packed itinerary. Number 7, not getting used to the fast-paced lifestyle. New York City is known for its fast-paced lifestyle, which can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. While the constant energy and hustle can be a pro for some, it's important to recognize that it may not suit everyone's preferences. Before moving to New York City or investing in a property there, consider whether the fast-paced environment aligns with your lifestyle and personality. If you thrive on the buzz of the city and enjoy being constantly on the go, New York may be the perfect fit. However, if you prefer a more laid-back pace, it's essential to weigh the pros and cons carefully. Number 8. Ignoring local customs and etiquette. New York City has its own unique customs and etiquette that many first-time visitors may not be aware of. To avoid standing out as a tourist and potentially offending locals, take time to familiarize yourself with these unwritten rules. For example, when walking on busy sidewalks, keep to the right and avoid stopping abruptly in the middle of the path. When riding the subway, be prepared to give up your seat to an elderly, pregnant, or disabled passenger. And when dining out, remember that tipping is customary and expected, with 15 to 20% being the standard for good service. Number 9. Not venturing beyond Manhattan. While Manhattan is home to many of New York City's most iconic attractions, limiting yourself to this borough means missing out on the rich diversity and experiences offered by the other 4 boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. Each borough has its own distinct personality and attractions worth exploring. Brooklyn boasts trendy neighborhoods like Williamsburg and Dumbo, along with the stunning Brooklyn Bridge Park. Queens is a foodie's paradise, with diverse cuisines from around the world. The Bronx is home to the New York Botanical Garden and the famous Bronx Zoo, while Staten Island offers a more suburban feel, with beautiful parks and beaches. Number 10. Not being mindful of personal safety. While New York is generally considered a safe place to visit and live, it's still important to be mindful of your personal safety, especially for a first-time visitor. Be aware of your surroundings, particularly in crowded areas like subway stations and tourist hotspots. Keep your valuables secure and out of sight, and avoid carrying large amounts of cash. Trust your instincts. If you're in a situation or a person feels uncomfortable, remove yourself from the situation. And while New Yorkers are generally friendly and helpful, be cautious of over-friendly strangers or those offering unsolicited services. Number 11. Not embracing the New York City experience. Finally, one of the biggest mistakes first-time visitors make is not fully embracing the unique experience that is New York City. This city is like no other, with its vibrant energy, diverse cultures, and endless opportunities for exploration and growth. Whether you're moving to New York City, investing in luxury real estate, or simply visiting for the first time, approach the city with an open mind and a sense of adventure. Say yes to new experiences, step outside your comfort zone, and allow yourself to be fully immersed in the magic of New York. Trust me, you won't regret it. So you see, navigating New York City as a first-time visitor can be overwhelming, but by avoiding these common mistakes, you'll be well on your way to making the most of your experience. Whether you're considering a move to the city or investing in luxury real estate, understanding the unique quirks and customs of NYC will set you up for success. As a luxury real estate expert based in Manhattan, I'm here to help you navigate the New York market and find your dream home. With my knowledge of the city's best neighborhoods and properties, I'll ensure that your transition to New York living is as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Let's work together to make your New York City dreams a reality. If you like this video and would like to see more content about finding the best neighborhoods in New York, click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Peter McLean and I'm a real estate agent with Corcoran here in New York City. Contact me if I can be of service to you. My contact info is in the description box below. If you want to receive epic topics about the city of New York, make sure to subscribe and follow me here and on all my other socials. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. And remember, your home is my mission.